Oh, she's so cute. There's Becky with the good hair.
Good morning. I'm so thankful that this view of my desk area, you can't see what's like here. I don't even know who I am with this mess.
There's Bears. Hey, Bears.
She made it.
I did. Look, I'm easily distracted by cats and books.
That is highly appropriate. You just missed Moriarty visiting for.
Oh.
Did you get
your KHIT mug? You are. Kick it something.
I decided that instead of making more coffee, I was making a self-righteous green tea. So I have that in another mug. It's just a mess.
Because not everybody has one.
Do what?
We need to get more mugs.
I have one, but I don't know what I do with it.
Well, I feel like we could probably order some, huh?
Amber can just order some.
So welcome to KHIT Reads for 2121. How are you girls?
I'm so spunky today.
Yeah. Well, you got your frisky walk with your frisky pup.
I did.
You got your frisky ponytail.
I do.
Why do you wear your ponytail so high?
I don't like it touching my neck.
Oh, I feel you.
Plus, it makes me spunky. Wait, we can't hear you, Rebekah. Have you been talking this whole time? So I've just been ignoring you. Do you need to leave and come back? Is this another struggle bus edition?
No, we cannot have another one. We've already got 2 out of 4.
Oh no, she left.
She'll come back.
I have to go grab my coffee. I'll be right back.
All right.
BRB.
God, this is already a shit show. Just kidding. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have a watcher. That's so exciting. Hey, watcher, stay with us because we're super funny. Although people scrolling through Facebook, like they don't have time to stop and watch something live.
You know, it's Babsy's birthday.
It is. I already told you.
Me too.
I can story you. You just sound like you're whispering.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I just was whispering.
Okay, maybe. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Amber, did you do your homework done?
No, because somebody kept texting me, and it kept going bling, 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 bling. It's a really good article, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it talks about bridging the gap between the CIO and the CTO, and how that's important to the CEO, and that the CTO and the CEO should work together on the direction of the business and products and stuff like that.
Yeah, so CIO is Chief Information Officer, and the CTO is Chief Technology Officer, which is what Amber is. And then, so yeah, it was an article about that. It was pretty cool. I actually didn't read it. I just saw that it was CTO and I sent it to you.
Thanks.
Did you read anything else?
Me? No.
You went on vacation.
I went to Hawaii.
You didn't read any books?
No, I just sat there and stared out at the ocean and did absolutely nothing. It was amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
I didn't play on my phone or anything. I don't know, enjoyed the sunshine.
Good for you.
I just haven't done nothing in a really long time, so.
That's good though. Sometimes it's necessary, for sure.
Who wants to go next?
What about you, Becky?
I read an adult book, y'all.
What?
Oh.
So, I finally had enough time to read The Wives, which was in my stocking from Santa this year. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if any of you haven't read it, I'll give you my copy tomorrow.
Okay.
It's so good. I convinced my sister to buy it before she went to Cabo, and she read it like on her flights before she even made it to Cabo. It is so, like, it's such a quick read, but it's so stinking good. Like, So like the first half of the book is all about this woman who's living in a polygamous relationship, but like the way that theirs is set up is that she's never met the other wives. So like it's kind of like a sister wife situation, but she's never met them. She doesn't know them. They only know each other by like the days of the week. And then like you get into the middle of the book and like just everything slips upside down, and then you don't know like if her situation is real or if it's not real, and like every character has a different story, and you start figuring out that like you heard the whole first half of the book from one person's perspective, and then you start to find other people's perspectives, and you realize that like it just completely like screws with your mind. Oh my gosh. And you don't know what's real until like the last page.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds
It
like
is
We Were Liars.
It is written totally in that format. Like if you just don't know what's real and what's not. Like you think that your whole like first half of the book is real, and then you hit the second half and you're like, holy smokes. Like, so did she make it up? Did she not make it up? Like what happened? And like you don't know until you're done. And it sends you back and forth, like thinking, okay, so no, it was real, and then no, it's not real, and then it is real, and then oh my gosh, it's crazy, y'all.
Who's the author?
It's Tarryn Fisher. So she has another book called The Wrong Family. So I need to pick that one up this week and try reading it. I've started a couple others, but like if I don't get into it in the first like chapter, I just don't finish it. Like you have to grab me fast.
Yeah.
That's I was having a really difficult time with my car book, and I took it to Cincinnati with me because I'm like, I just need to spend more time reading it instead of just trying to read a couple pages at a time. And I realized why it had been like became my car book, because I just couldn't really like get into it. And so when I went to Cincinnati and I was trying to read it, and finally like Sunday morning we were walking around Finley Square, and I just was like, there was this little book donation, the give a book, take a book boxes. They had one right there on the square. I just put it in. I'm like, you know what? I need to release myself of this responsibility, because I have stacked some other books to read. I don't know why I was giving so much energy to this, because I wanted it to be good. Like the concept was incredible, but I just couldn't like.
I have a couple that are like that, and like I have so little time to read with like my kids that like if you don't catch me right away, like I just don't even bother with it.
Right. I completely understand. For sure.
So this one catches you in the first like few sentences, and you're like, holy crap.
Right. Oh, there's Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, KIT team. Hello, Jessica.
I'm Jessica.
Did he say
Hi, Nigel.
So what have you been reading besides your car book, Dani?
Not a lot, if we're being honest. And I was kind of floundering a little bit. So I found some books that were suggested on the Libby app. So I have those downloaded and ready to read. I did start this book. It's The Botany of Desire by Michael Pollan. And it's really good because it's like, it's called The Plant's Eye View of the World. So it's like, it's nonfiction, but it's kind of from the plant's perspective. And you guys know I'm a plant lady. And so what he does is he goes through and he chooses 4 plants to give a perspective from. And I mean, I haven't made it past like the first chapter yet, but I love Michael Pollan. I love his writing. It's a slow read though. I think it'll be a slow read. And then I haven't started it yet, but I got Gender Goggles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, by Jill Eaton. This was recommended in the Women in Tech conference last week. The author was actually there on the panel, wasn't she, Katie?
Yeah, we did the conflict management for Women in Tech, Rocket Women, and she was there, and she said author of Gender Goggles, so because it's about conflict management, like gender and things like that. So we looked it up, and she had good insights too. I'm excited to read that. I have it on the Kindle.
Yeah,
I do go ahead and buy a hard copy in case I need to like make notes.
Well, you need to hurry up and get it because I think it was in limited publication.
Yeah, I already ordered it.
When I'm finished, I'll share it with one of you guys. And I think you can share Kindle copies if you either of you girls want to read it when Katie's
Yeah.
finished.
You
So we have
can.
2 copies. That's good. And I guess that's all really. Like, I haven't been reading that much. I just haven't made time for it. I haven't been doing a very good job with that. I've been listening to a lot of books, so that I need to stop. Audiobooks are just so easy, and I have a hard time sitting still, so I can listen to the story and then keep moving, but I just need to make it okay to sit still. So
I think it's okay to listen to, though. Like, I requested for Mother's Day one of the Kindle Paperwhites because it'll let you switch back and forth between reading and audio. So, like, if you get up to go do something, you can just switch it.
Because I like to read while I walk the dog, and sometimes if the sun's out, it's really hard.
I told Nick I wanted one because, like, if I'm reading and then I have to go make dinner, I can just switch it.
That's a really good idea. I think I want one. What's it called? A Paperwhite?
Yeah, the Kindle Paperwhite does it. There's a newer one that's called, like, the Kindle Oasis, but it has, like, a lot of features that I just don't need.
Yeah.
The Paperwhite would be, like, exactly what I need. And then they have the Kindle Unlimited that goes on it for, like, $10 a month, so you get unlimited books and audiobooks and everything.
Okay. So I finally finished Educated and Tara Westover. It wasn't until I put 2 and 2 together to realize it's a memoir. So it actually, like, is her life. Like, that's what happened. It was really good. It's sad, but it's good. And then I read, since the last time we talked,
Oh, it's a doggy.
Big Summer. And it's by Jennifer Weiner. Is that how you say her last name?
I believe so, yeah. Hi, Frank.
I was not impressed with it. I mean, I finished it and, like, but it's about this big girl, and she never says, like, what size she is, but she's overweight and she struggles with that. And I think all of Jennifer's books are like that. And she wrote Good in Bed, which was my first novel that was her first novel, the first novel I ever read, and I loved it. Loved that book. And she also wrote In Her Shoes, which I absolutely loved. Got turned into a movie. Cameron Diaz. I can't remember the other crazy girl's name.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. So, but I didn't know if maybe it was a different person when I read Good in Bed, because her next one was Little Earthquakes, and I never got into that.
Didn't she read A Certain Girls or something like that? Or right?
Yes, Certain Girls is actually the sequel to Good in Bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Also, Libby updated their app, and so now I can't find my books ever. So,
What is Libby? Explain it to me.
Libby is like Overdrive. It's an app for the Ohio Library.
Okay.
And you can check out books. So it allows you to check out books of the Ohio Library.
Okay.
Well,
So-
it's not just the Ohio Library. Like, if you have a library card number anywhere and they have ebooks as an option, we just got it through the Ohio Library. Well, it was through Stark Library in Ohio. I think they've since changed their rules with, like, library members. But you could get an e-card, and they have a massive ebook selection, which is really cool.
The Jeff Library does that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bad, y'all. I don't even have a library card. Like, I just go buy them, and then I, like, either give them all to my mother-in-law, or I just take them to half-price books when I run out of space.
Right.
I'm really bad about that.
I just like having books on my phone, and so that's why I use the app. Amazon
has a really good option. It's called Amazon Reads, and so if you're a Prime member, then you get to pick. They have a set of books each month that you can pick and choose, and, like, you basically borrow it, and then it expires, like, after a while, or you just return it, and you can only have so many checked out at one time. But they do have a similar thing, and it's usually lesser known books, like probably from authors that are trying to, like, get their name out there. That's how I got into the Tana French series, the Dublin Murder series, because the very first one was offered through the Amazon Reads, and then I just got the rest of them at Half Price Books. We need to have a visit, like the 4 of us go to Half Price Books. That would be
That'd be so fun. I've never shopped there. Like I dropped my stuff off, but I've never like walked through there.
Right. Usually I donate my books to the library because you don't get very much back when you take them to half price books.
Yeah, you don't.
And most of the libraries have like a book sale. And so like a nonprofit book sale or whatever. Okay. The one in New Albany has a whole separate building, and then like once a month they open up for the Saturday morning, and they have like it's like a whole bookstore full of used books. It's really good. It's a really
that'd be a good place to take Stella and V.
Yeah, that would be super fun.
Mm-hmm.
The best kids book selection I've found so far is Ollie's. Both the Ollie stores have huge kids book selections.
I never heard of that. What is Ollie's?
So there's one on Westport Road, and then there's one in Clarksville, like near the trampoline park. And it's like, it's almost like a Big Lots or something, or like a Ben's, but like where you can actually return stuff, and like it's a little more like reputable, I guess. But I mean, like I find, like I'll go look at Christmas time and you'll find like crazy deals. Like Veda got this huge Nerf gun from there this year for Christmas. And it was like, I looked them up on Amazon to see what a good deal is. And it was like $85 or $90 on Amazon. And I got it for like $30 there. But they have a huge book section. So that's where Stella's books always come from, because they have an awesome kids section.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm borrowing the wives tomorrow. I do suggest everybody read Educated. I don't suggest Big Summer. I did check out Good in Bed again because I want to reread it from like the person I am right now to see if it really is a good book or if it would just hit me then.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I have a copy of In Her Shoes. Yes. I might read it.
Show it.
Yeah.
I used to have a copy of it, but one of my dogs ate it, I think.
Oh, it's the movie copy.
Oh, yeah.
Toni Collette,
that was it.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, and Shirley MacLaine. This is such a good story, especially like, Amber and I are sisters, if you guys didn't know that. And I don't think our relationship was like this, but I mean, all sisters, like, I think take and don't give back. Especially younger sisters, not necessarily Amber, but we do have this other sister, and so of course Rebekah is the younger sister.
I am.
So just reflect on that, Rebekah. Do you take and not give back? Also, you cannot even whisper on your laptop because it does not pick up your voice.
Okay, sorry. My sister's really good at giving back because she takes Stella and gives her lots of sugar and then hands her back.
Oh my gosh.
The last time she was at my house, she decorated cookies with her, and she let her lick all the icing off a cookie and would just keep refilling the icing for her to lick. And then brought my kids Easter baskets of nothing but candy. Like, we still have, hold on, let me get these bunnies. Y'all have to see this.
You can tell she doesn't have kids.
Right?
No.
That's like childless aunties are the best.
They're dangerous. I was at
childless aunties.
I was at a softball game the other day, and I was like, "This
Look at these." She brought 4 of these to my house, plus like other candy too. Like, this was just one of the things in their baskets.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
Is that one yours? Is that why it hasn't been eaten?
Yes. So I've got Veda on bunny duty, so she's down to 1.5 left.
Yeah, I was like, does Emma have a flat iron for her bangs? And Dani the boy was like, yes, Rockefeller. Like, you don't need to buy her one because aunties just buy whatever.
Yeah. I took Hayden, my nephew Hayden, out shopping, and he likes to go to like Bernie's Bargain Barn and like all these like those kind of secondhand stores and like Vendor's Village, but he's really into these like Lego men and he's really into Star Wars and like any of like the spin-off things. So we go in, we do a walkabout, we're looking for license plates because he collects license plates from different states. And we walk by this case and they have all these freaking Lego men. And so they're like 5 for $20. Shit's expensive, like, right? So he just eyeballs them. Right. And I'm like, do you want some? He said, yeah. I was like, pick 5. So we get in the car, we go to the next place. Turns out it's another vendor's village. He like zeroes in on the case immediately. It's the same seller in both locations. He picks out 5 more.
Oh
Then we
God.
go to the Mexican restaurant. We got $40 on Lego Men, right? But I mean, I didn't buy him anything for Christmas, I don't think. Hashtag COVID. And so then we get to the Mexican restaurant. He proceeds to pull like 10 of them out of his pocket. He already had some, but he likes duplicates. So then he had like them all lined up while he's eating his arroz con pollo and organizing them by show.
Oh my gosh. You should check out that one weird store that I can't believe they stay open. They may be like running drug money or whatever.
The Mega Block place.
Yeah. What's it? Is it called?
You. It's called Mega Blocks. It's in Jeff on 10th Street.
Yeah.
I think Dee goes there with her stepdad every now and then, but I'm pretty sure it's like all like used Legos. Like it's like a consignment for Legos.
Yeah. But like, how do they stay open?
How do they? Because
Mega
it's so
brick.
expensive. It's so expensive. Oh, sorry, I'm really quick.
Yeah. Right? I don't know. Like how many used Legos do you really sell in Mega Bricks? Like no shade though. Like if you're laundering and it's good for you, laundering, launder money.
So basically, Ozarks is happening in Jeff.
Yes! I am on season 3 or 4. I don't remember how many seasons there are. And yes, that's what's happening. The fentanyl laced heroin.
We got through like season 2, and then all of our friends started watching Yellowstone. So now we're on the 3rd season of Yellowstone.
My neighbor Pam, I think, recommended both of those shows.
Yellowstone's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like monsters in cowboy form, and there's some really hot cowboys.
I heard that Yellowstone was. Remember, John talked about Yellowstone at our disc thing.
Yeah, I think that the guy from Grey's, not Grey's, 50 Shades of Grey, the brother is on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's another reason. I mean,
it's more references I don't get.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's really good. And the like main female lead, like she literally at one point says, "I'm the tornado and you're the trailer park." Like she does nothing but wreck people's lives, and she's freaking amazing. Like she wrecks their lives with money though. Like she just like takes care, like she's just like, I'll just buy you and I'll own you and I'll destroy you.
She's my spirit animal.
She is. She's like first episode, you'll fall in love with her.
Yellowstone?
Yes, Yellowstone.
I'm writing all this down.
What is that on?
A poster.
It's on Paramount, but we have like friends who bought the box series, so we borrowed it from them.
Okay. Like on a disc?
Yeah. Like they like the Blu-rays of it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this.
Why does she sleep like that?
So the internet says it means because she's happy.
Oh, well, that's good.
So it must be true because it's on the internet.
Yeah, right?
She also has to be very safe, right? Feeling very safe and secure if she's going to show her belly like that.
And all her naughty bits. I mean, they're just always hanging out. I feel bad posting pictures on the internet sometimes because it's like dog porn. Like I feel like
that's how Dolly sleeps too, and both my sisters Golden sleep that way.
Yeah.
I had to explain last night that boy dogs and girl dogs, when they like each other, are like how mommies and daddies like each other because Hank won't stop.
Oh, Hank's super excited.
Like, won't stop.
But eventually Dolly will be so tall that Hank won't be able to get up there.
Yeah, she's getting there, and so I think he's trying to like get his time in now. She's already bigger than him.
We'll have puppies before.
No, Hank's fixed. We're good.
Oh, okay. True.
We're good. No puppies.
2 blanks. Okay. This turned.
No puppies.
This turned very quickly.
So
Where's my red one?
Okay. So are we finished? All right. We're going to keep these at 20 minutes.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Just for the recording's sake. All right, friends. Well, thanks for sharing your books this week. If you guys have, if anybody else has suggestions for us, leave them for us in the comments. We'll be happy. I always need reading suggestions, so definitely
Same.
share. Yep. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye, friends.